Hi, it's me again, hanging out, doing my ticket thing at booth. I just wanted to say, look how good this boy is being today at the booth. He had people coming over wanting to pet him. He does get a little excited, but look at him just chilling. Look how cute he is. Who's a good boy? Ludo's a good boy. Yes, you are. Anyway, that's all. That's all. We're heading back to camp soon. I've got about we got like 30? Yeah, 30 more minutes and we're done for the day and we're going back to camp. Yeah. Typical for Kansas, it is windy again today. My hair is wind blown and wind blown crazy. Back at the camper, chilling out for the day. I think Monday I'm just calling the tow truck to get the element towed out. I think that's what I've decided on. I've got, what do you call it? My brain just died. I'm thinking. Roadside assistance. Got roadside assistance, so if I don't really want to drive it and make it worse. So we'll get it towed Monday, and hopefully they can figure out what's wrong with it and fix it. Today I came back to the camper, got some pajamas on, trying to stay warm. The air conditioner's working really well. Eating a can of beans. Literally, I'm eating my beans. It's delicious beans. I don't really eat much on the weekends anyway. I'm trying to, like I said, watch what I eat, and nothing really sounds good. So instead, I'm just gonna listen to myself, and nothing sounds good. So why force myself to eat a meal? But then I saw the can of beans. For some reason, they sounded really good. So maybe I need fiber or something. I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. Ludo's chilling down there. My air conditioner's telling me it needs to change the filter, so I'll have to look into that tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure there was something else I was going to say. Oh, yeah, my second job. I no longer have my second job anymore. The thing is, when I did all the interviews and all that stuff like that, and, you know, everything sounded great, and I was working it, and everything was great. Basically, it was working at FedEx, and they supposedly have positions for all people. And when I told them about the nerve issues in my back and my leg, I can't squat. I mean, I say I can't. It just hurts really bad. If I can't explain it. Some people are just like, oh, you're just a wimp. No, like, it is excruciatingly painful sometimes to just squat down and stand up. Sitting down and the process of sitting down and standing up is awful. Sitting for long periods is awful. Walking and standing are pretty good. But anyway, different story. So they're supposed to just keep me on like small packages and that kind of stuff. That lasted all of like nothing. So I did my best. I was throwing packages like I was supposed to, loading trucks, unloading trucks, and I mean, it just got to the point I can only do the small packages. I was trying so hard to keep up. I couldn't keep up. I kept falling behind, and eventually I went and talked to them, and I was like, you know, look, this is what was told to me during the interview. This is what was told to me during the onboarding, and, you know, everything was supposed to be fine. I was like, but you're putting me on truck, which is, you know, I can do the smaller packages. I can't keep up with the bigger ones. So, I mean, if I can't do smalls or scanning or the other positions, I was like, I can't load the trucks. Unfortunately, this isn't going to be the job for me. And the lady I talked to was super cool, and she's like, all right, well, let's go talk to the big guy on duty today, because she was one of the managers. So they went to talk to the big guy. She's like, let's see if we can find somewhere else for you to go. I was like, perfect. That's all I really need. Well, I went and talked to the guy, and I explained the situation. He's like, well, you did read the job description, right? And I was like, well, yes. I also read in the job description we were only supposed to work 3:45 to 8:45 in the mornings, and I was supposed to be doing like smalls or scanning or, you know, a few others. There's multitude of other jobs you can do besides throwing truck. Even pulling them off and sorting packages is easier than lifting and throwing. And I was like, if all I'm here, like, if you guys are going to make me just throw truck, I'm unfortunately, like, I can't do that. I can't physically do that. You know, this isn't going to be the job for me. And he kind of thought about it, and then he just kind of goes, okay, well, let me see your badge. So I handed him my badge, and he's like, well, thank you for trying. And I'm like, oh, all right, well, I guess that's it. So I walked out. Like, unfortunately, that was the end of that. It's, honestly, it's not a bad job. If you are, you know, physically in shape or whatever, it's actually not bad. They pay really well. They pay like 18 something, almost 19 an hour, and you literally throw trucks. Unfortunately, they also changed my hours. I was supposed to do like 3:45 to like 8:45, but now without warning, they want you there at 1:30 in the morning until 8:40, almost 9 o'clock. And that is like, if I was only throwing trucks, I think for the 4 or 5 hours originally hired for, I think I could have kept pushing through until I found something better. It would have hurt, it would have sucked. I could have hurt myself more, I know, but I mean, I could have at least forced it. But for 8 hours straight, I couldn't do it. I feel awful because I haven't actually left a job, like walked out of a job, since I was a teenager, and I don't even remember what that job was. I very highly remember getting hired somewhere. I worked a whole day, and at the end of it I said, thank you very much for the chance. This isn't the job for me. I appreciate your time. And I, you know, handed off my stuff. But I don't remember what job that was. I was a teenager at that point. I don't remember what that was. It drives me crazy. But I'm back to just doing odds and ends to try to make some extra money. I do have a cleaning job coming up on Monday. I'm hired to clean an empty house. These people moved out, and I looked at the house. The house isn't that bad. So I'm going to go in on Monday and just basically deep clean it. All the cleaning supplies is given to me. Nothing is in the house. It's absolutely empty. So it's just going to be me, cleaning supplies, and some music. I can totally do that. I'm not going to open a cleaning service or anything, but this is, I think, I got lucky on this one. But odd jobs. Odd jobs. I'm still working this, you know, state park, obviously. We still do the gatehouse thing. I just have to keep an eye out for more career-making opportunities. I did go to a yard sale, an estate sale, with my buddy Cody, and we found some really cool stuff that we bought and we cleaned up really nicely, and we're going to resell it on eBay because I know we can make more money off of it. I feel kind of bad doing that because it was an estate sale of obviously an elderly person's house who passed away, because they had some really cool shit in there. From like, they had these, I don't even know what they're called. Like, I know what A-Track is, and I know what VCR, you know, VCR, VHS is. That was all during my time, but these didn't look like a VHS. I have to Google and see what they are. They look different. They look like VHS, but they weren't VHS. They look totally different. But anyway, they had a complete Star Trek collection of this, and I was so tempted to buy it just for myself, but I have no idea what it was or how to play it. It made me think of my dad, because my dad loved Star Trek. He grew up a Trekkie. And then I found an otoscope. Like, I guess they priced it for like $3. It was like $5 for this otoscope. An otoscope, for those who don't know, it's what veterinarians or doctors, they use to, it's the little thing, the handheld that they look into your eyes, your ears, down your throat. You know, the otoscope. And I had to buy it just because I missed my job at the vet clinic, and I just thought it was so cool. And for $5, I'm going to play with it. And then I might try to resell it. It's got all the parts in its own little carrying case and everything. I think they didn't really know what it was either, so they just slapped it on a table of stuff to sell. So if I make some money off of reselling some stuff, I might just do that a little on the side. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure we can make some pretty decent money out of the stuff we picked up for really cheap. So we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna chill, watch TV, YouTube or whatever, hang out with Ludo for a bit, take a nap, and get up and go to work tomorrow. Actually, I'm gonna finish eating my beans before they get cold. Delicious beans. Don't judge me. Your body knows what it wants, and mine wants beans. Luckily, it's just me and Ludo in here tonight. Don't give me that look. Ludo's a jerk because he's rolling in the brambles, and now he's got brambles all over him. What's going on, buddy? Look at your face. What, you got stuck all over you, huh? Oh my god, look at your tail. You realize I have to brush all of this out before we go to the lake later. He does not care. He absolutely does not care. Yeah, you'll care later when I'm brushing you out. I'm not gonna win. It's your tail that's awful. I mean, you feel it. They're all over you, buddy. I can't let you live like that. They've got to come out. I actually got this as a gift from my younger brother. I think it was for Christmas. And I love it to this day. I love it. It works so good with him and his fur. Especially with these damn brambles he likes to roll on, these sticker burrs. No. I feel you wanting to sit down. Look at his tail. His tail is awful. No. Whatever, it disappeared. He doesn't like it, but he does it to himself, and he doesn't realize if I don't brush him out, then they're going to mat up, and he's going to be in a lot of pain. So I'm going to finish doing this. I can't do this with one hand, so I'll be back. Alright, quite a few sticker bars later. I think I got them all pretty good. I mean, got all this, and then I threw a couple over there I'm going to go get. A little while there. Look at him with all his burrs gone. It's much better, buddy. Much better. What are you distracted by? You about ready to go for a walk in a minute? Is that... Yeah? Hold on. I want that face again. How did you do that? Walk? Walk? Ludo, want to go for a walk? Didn't have the derpy lip, but you're still adorable. Alright, let me go find a few things. I got a sunburn today. That's gonna suck. Yeah, unfortunate. Oh well. Gotta bring Ludo, promised Ludo the water today, so I missed him. Oh, that was a big old frog. Did you see that sucker? It's huge. Oh, there's frogs all over the place. I see him hopping. He's just having fun sniffing the edge now. This is how we get dirty. I just brushed you out. He hears them talking in the bathroom over there because it's echoing. Now he's confused. Can we go? Are you done? Are you done being broken? I know, now you're gonna get tangled. You're gonna get tangled. I have him on his front clip because he still likes to pull when we walk. So the front clip gives me a little easier control to pull him back, and it's easier on his neck. I do use his collar and a little bit of a choker sometimes, but I like the front clip. It seems to work a little bit better when I have to pull him back from being a jerk. Come on, jerk. Back from our walk now, and guess who's staying outside until he dries off a little bit. Yup. That guy. That dirty boy right there. It's okay. It's actually not that bad out right now. So, he'll be alright. I'm going to figure out this air conditioner. It's telling me to change filter. So, I'm going to figure out how to do that. Kick my shoes off. And my bed is a mess. Don't even... I was like hot and cold. So, I was sleeping in my shorts. But then I was just sleeping in this as a cover. And it was comfy. It was comfy. I'm assuming... It say? Yeah, see it says CF, which is apparently change filter. I don't know how to change a filter, so I'm gonna Google that real quick. I didn't need to Google because they dropped off my remote and this pamphlet today. I know it's been a while, but they've been out of town, so they dropped it off today when I was working in the booth. So it basically just says it's in the front, so I can rinse it off, shake excess water, and then replace. The feature may be changed according to the type and model. So I'm assuming it's just in the drawer, so I gotta get under there and get it. I need to see what's in my drawer. Dun dun dun! I have to get back there and get it. Downside to this. I'll just take everything out, you know, I'm sure it's fine. Oh my gosh, probably just clogged up with dog hair, to be honest. It does look a little dusty. Can I actually get to it though? Huh. I cleaned the top off because if I remember right, the top was glued down, but she took the glue off and she said it should just have snaps. It's supposed to come off and come on. So, let's see. Oh, no, knocking things over. Yeah, that was actually really easy. So it has, like, for whatever reason they glued it, but it has these snaps. So it's meant to come off and go back on, and it's not meant to be to glue down like they did. So I told her to just leave it. She was going to glue it back down if I wanted it, but I told her no. I said just leave it because, well, for reasons like this. And it's actually pretty cool. So it's a little dirty in there. 100% just blame Ludo. Nothing to do with the fact that I live out, you know, at a park. How do I... Oh, yeah. Clean filters, right. Ooh, it's a little dirty. How do I get this out? Do you have like a... It just snap out? I mean, this is... Those little hoses are the plugs in the way there. Can I take this off? Sweet, let's take this off and go wash that in the hose. And then... Oh, it just slides. I don't have much room to slide it. Let's get my little handy vacuum out and see if I can vacuum the shit out of all this. Just wanted to be note, this little Bissell vacuum, this pet hair eraser, lithium ion Bissell, I've had it for years, and I have tried to replace it with other vacuums, and I keep coming back to this one. So if you need a little good handy rechargeable vacuum for your camper or your car, I highly, highly, highly recommend this thing. It works really good, great suction, great battery power, and I've had this thing for 5+ years, and it's great. So I'm going to just basically take this vacuum, I'm going to vacuum all out in there, I'm going to vacuum down here, I'm going to vacuum off all these, and then I'm going to put it back together. I'm not going to record that because it's loud. Alright, I got it all clean. I had to wipe down there because the vacuum wasn't doing anything. I hosed these off, I took them out and hosed them down. Still a little wet. I'm going to just kind of shake it off, turn the fan on or something. I think I'm going to try to find a way to get like a little filter to put here to help with the dog hair. It'll keep the dog hair out of this cabinet. And then I'll just have to clean this filter off. It looks like I could probably get something to fit in there. I don't know. I don't care if I cut cheesecloth or something for it. Alright, let's see if I can slide this back in and put the cover back on. I had to Google this part, but apparently to reset the CF on these, you have to hold mode down for 3 seconds. It actually says so right there. I was looking in the book and couldn't find it, so I looked at a website and it told me to do that, and then I saw that it actually says so right there. So you just hold that and it should clear this and it should work. My filter wasn't that dirty though, so I'm hoping it's just finicky. There we go, we cleaned our air filter. Now I gotta put all this away because now I've just made a mess. So this is kind of like a top view of how I stacked this little cabinet. I tried to keep a lot of space between that and the plates are leaning forward so air can still come in. I might move the plates. I don't know. I might move them on that side. It's just hard to fit because of that stuff there. Anyway. I'm gonna make the bed, plug my phone into the laptop so I can get some internet. I can turn on my little fan here, get some air circulating. I bought this little fan for like $7 at Walmart. It's a light and a fan. It was just an impulse buy because I wanted a fan and it was just there and available, and I like it. I really like it. It doesn't do the best airflow, but it does help circulate, and it's very portable. So good little investment there. This is my AC stuff put together. I need to vacuum the floor again. There's that crap everywhere. I hate having a dirty floor. I think it's about time to get into my pajamas and let the Ludo in and then relax. He's out there drying. It's a rough life. Got his fan back. AC set to 65. I'll probably turn it up a bit as it gets cooler tonight. It's just gonna cool I turned it down so it cools the camper down a little quicker. And then we're gonna get comfortable, and he looks very content out there for the moment, so I'll come get him in a minute. But I'm gonna finish cleaning up and getting myself ready for bed. Alright, that's it. Everything's about as clean as it's gonna get for now. I do a really big clean once a week. And I do just spot cleaning every day, which is basically vacuuming the floor, vacuuming off the shelves. Once a week I'll try to dust everything off. So it does get kind of dusty in here having a dog and being in an extremely windy state. It's actually gotten less dusty since I have the air conditioner that works now, because I can keep the doors and windows closed most of the time without dying. So yeah, that's it. Everything's good. Itch. I didn't get sunburn on there. Man, I did get sunburn on my arm, which is unfortunate. But I'm used to having sunscreen with me, but my sunscreen's in my car. And I didn't have my car with me. I'm going to borrow a car right now and get my car towed on Monday, so we'll see how that goes on Monday. Alright, finally all tucked in for the night. I say night, I know it's only it's like 8 o'clock, but it's still very bright outside. It's that time of year. Watching some YouTube, my phone is tethered in. I'm using my phone to record also. So
there, I got it.
Finally let Ludo in. I mean, he's on his bed. He's a little dirty still. It's fine. I'll give him a bath tomorrow after our shift. I'm just chilling. I might play a game later. I'll just pull all that forward. Plug in my headset, chat with my buddies, play some games. So we've been playing Grounded 2. It's pretty fun. Right now I'm watching Roaming Reckless. I'm jealous that she's in Australia with an amazing new vehicle that I could never afford in a million years. But she's a hoot. Alright. Sleepy time. Actually just gonna hang out time. It's hangout, chill time, sleepy time for this guy. Now, I've said before I'm concerned with Ludo stepping on cacti and thorns out in there because there's a lot of thorns out here. We just got in. He's hot. I'm gonna show you one of the things I'm also afraid of him stepping on, but so far he's not managed to step on them. Ready for this? Look at these things. Look at that. And they go all in my shoe. This is not from going for a walk. This is just literally from walking around camp. I walked outside, took care of Ludo, went between the vehicles out there, was getting my element ready to be towed off tomorrow. And when I stepped back in the camper, I slipped because the shoes were slick because they're full of so many little spiky things. This one doesn't have as many, so whatever I stepped in must have just been, you know, my left foot. It's just got a few. But man, yeah, these... Okay, let's get that one out. These are violent. How he has not managed to step on these yet, I don't know. But, that's pretty crazy. Sorry, I can't get it to focus very well, but these are the dangers. There we go. These right here. I don't want him stepping on these. I check his feet quite often. I checked him today actually while we were at the booth because I was brushing him and grooming him at the booth because it was a very quiet day today, and he only found a little sticker burr between his toes. Well, it was on the top between his toes, so it wasn't even on his paw pad. But got that out and brushed him out real good, and now we're chilling. But yeah, these things are scary. Like, I have not stepped on one yet myself because I wear shoes when I run around for this reason. And you can't see them. It's just in the grass. I got dog hair stuck to my finger. Anyway, yep. My face looks sunburned. No, mostly just my arms. Oh, you can't see it. Anyway, just chilling and waiting for the tow truck. It's Monday morning, and here I woke up. I actually woke up pretty early and kind of later on. I should have. My initial plan was to wake up around 7, call the tow truck, and get it en route. But I mean, the automotive shop doesn't open until 8, and I was kind of worried if I called at like 7, then they would be here by like, I don't know, 7:30, and then they'd be taking it over there, not even open yet. I should have done it anyway because lo and behold, I call at 8. You know, everything went pretty quick, but you know, the guy's like 40 minutes out because I am in the middle of a state park and it's not outside of a town or anything, so I guess they have to drive. But it's okay, insurance is covering for them, so it's fine. I recommend anybody who has car insurance. You're supposed to have car insurance. Don't not have car insurance. Anybody with car insurance, get roadside assistance. Most car insurance offer it. It's like an extra $5 a month on most insurance plan. And I've used it so many times throughout my life, through breakdowns, flat tires, to locking myself out of my car. That was, this is why I carry a spare key in my wallet, is because I've locked myself out of my car so many freaking times. But yeah, roadside assistance. Thankfully, the auto repair shop is actually close to where I'm camping, so it's within the zone to be towed to. So they're on their way, and they're going to pick it up, and they're going to take it over there. I'm going to follow with my buddy's car. He loaned me his car for the weekend, and talk to the mechanic. I already called and talked to him, chat with the mechanic, give him a heads up, and then I'm going to just hopefully hear good news about the car. Good news being that it's fixable. That's the good news. Bad news would be saying your car's crap, don't waste your money. I would probably cry. Not gonna lie, I would probably have a mental breakdown at that point because I have a loan out on the camper and I can't get a loan out for a car right now. I mean, I think I have options. I don't want to reach for those options. I'm stubborn and I want to do this myself. Yeah, anyway, waiting for the tow truck. Just chilling. Kind of spent some time this morning cleaning the camper, took all the bedding off and just shook the shit out of it to get all the brambles. Oh, also those thorny things I find in the bottom of my shoe. Yeah, I stepped on one this morning. Absolutely, 100%. Went right into my foot. Hurt like hell. Definitely woke me up. Not recommended. Threw it away. What's really bad is after I threw it away, and I'm positive it got in the trash, and I took the vacuum and I vacuumed the floor, I took a step back and stepped on another one, except I was stepping back slow enough that my foot felt something hard and I stopped. So when I lifted my foot up, it was stuck to my sock, but it wasn't in my foot yet. But yeah, cleaning everything up because I'm going to basically just shut everything down since I'm going to be gone for a day or two while I wait for my car, because I don't want to drive back and forth. So Just cleaned it up in here. Got Ludo's brush. I'm probably going to keep the fan here. I'm going to turn the air conditioner on energy save mode. It'll keep it at about 78 degrees, give or take. You know, I just don't want to get melting hot in here. Ooh, I need to clean the walls. Getting a little dirtier. That's just where the shadow is from the window. I don't know. Got my bug zapper and my mirror. I made the bed, made Ludo's bed, cleaned most of this up. I'm shutting that down completely. I'm just sitting here watching the news. Little antenna TV going on while I wait for them to come pick up my car. They should be here any minute now, so yeah, just sitting back and chilling and slowly closing everything up. So I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. It's here already. Ludo's excited and thinks everybody's here for him. Come on, buddy. Back it up. Back it up. Everybody is here for you. Not for you, buddy. He was like, by God, just pet me. And there she goes. And we're gonna be not too far behind. We caught up with my car. Well, it made it. It's right there. Yeah. I think my face is a little sunburnt. Anyway, so I'm over at Echo. I'm at the house I'm cleaning, making some money on the side. Nice house, empty, not a whole lot to do, just some general maintenance for new renters move in type deal. So yeah, car's in the shop, waiting to hear back from them. I'm gonna do this job. I'm just gonna hang out and hopefully hear some good news about the car. Good news being that it's fixable. Bad news being that it's just, I should just give up on it and get a new car. I have cars that I would love to get, like I would love to get an FJ Cruiser. I would love to get a Chevy Blazer. I would love to get like, yeah, a two-door manual transmission that can tow my camper. That's what I'm looking at, but that's it for this video. I'm gonna clean, make some money, and relax and try not to stress about the car.